Hey guys, it's Sanskriti. I know I look really funny because I'm wearing an oversized t-shirt with stripes on it with a polka dot hairband and a checkered print scrunchie. But yeah, so in today's video I'm actually going to be DIY transforming this really loose and oversized t-shirt into a two-piece set. This is actually my dad's t-shirt, so it almost reaches to my knee. So I thought, why not take it and do something creative with it. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So to do this DIY transformation, all we're going to need is an oversized t-shirt like this. You need a pair of scissors. I'm going to be using my fabric scissors. If you do not have fabric scissors, it's okay, use normal scissors. Then I'm going to be using some elastic as well. I'm using this thin elastic. You can also use a thick elastic that comes for waistbands. And the last thing you're going to need is your sewing machine, because we're obviously going to be stitching, and a fabric chalk or a pencil to mark where you want to cut the fabric. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how long it is, it literally comes till here. It's really long. And now about marking the fabric. Using a fabric chalk or a pencil, mark where you want your top to end. Make sure to add 1 centimeter extra because we're going to be using that as seam allowance for the top. So here's my pencil marking. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera or not. It's at the center of this white line. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut at the center of this white line all across. And I'm going to make sure it's a straight line. So after cutting, this is how the top is looking. So obviously it's really loose right now as well, and I'm wearing it on top of another top. I need the skirt to be more body hugging, and since it's really loose, I've just put it on and I'm folding a bit of the top waistband part into my leggings so I can see how much fabric is extra. Now I've just put a paper clip at the top so that I know how much fabric is extra, and now I'm going to mark the side seam with my fabric chalk. After marking my side seam, I'm going to take an extra 1 centimeter of space and mark that as well, because obviously I'm not going to stitch at the very edge of the fabric. We need some space for seams, so I'm just taking 1 centimeter on both sides. Next, we need to cut the fabric based on our markings. So the chalk markings aren't very evident in the camera, but now I'm just going to go ahead and cut the markings that I made on the fabric for my seam allowance. So this is all of the fabric that's now going to be used in making the skirt. Now it's time to take a piece of elastic and measure your waist or wherever your top is ending. Just measure that part of your body and then cut off the elastic there. Repeat this step, basically cut another piece of elastic, this time for the skirt. I'm stitching the skirt first, so just hold the side seams that we had cut earlier together, make sure they're perfectly aligned, and now we're going to pin them in place and then stitch it. For my side seams, I have used a French seam. You can use an overlocker or a zigzag stitch. I used a French seam because I wanted a better finished look. Now we're going to be closing our elastic shut by using a zigzag stitch. This is the elastic for my waistband. Make sure to keep your waistband elastic and your top elastic separate. Now I'm making 4 markings exactly opposite to each other. We're going to be doing the same thing on the skirt, and this sort of serves as notches. Now we're going to attach the elastic to our skirt, so keep pulling the elastic while you're stitching it. I have seen tutorials where people use zigzag stitch, but I prefer to use the normal straight stitch. So it's entirely up to you, and make sure to follow the notches that you marked on your skirt as well as on your elastic. This is done on the wrong side of your fabric, as you can see. We are going to be repeating the exact same steps for attaching the elastic to the bottom of our top. So I have closed my elastic using a zigzag stitch. I have marked my notches on my elastic as well as my top, and I'm going to be pulling my elastic while I'm stitching, making sure my notches are matching perfectly. So anyway, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little transformation DIY. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you'd be interested in any such videos like this in the future. That's it for now. Bye.